Hi, William Ellis here to discuss the Clean Hands project, which is targeted to elementary students, to middle school, to really just everyone. It's a subject that I'm adamant about, and I feel that is the best way to prevent the spread of disease is hand washing. And so, having said that, I would like to go ahead and begin explaining my first lesson for the participants. On the first slide, you would see basically this, and it is basically, it says Clean Hands Project, and it has an image of someone washing their hands, which I feel is a good way to convey the overall message in a simple way, which is proper hand washing techniques. And so you would go to the next slide and you would find the lesson objectives. The lesson objectives, basically, I would not want to spend a whole lot of time on, as I wouldn't want to sidetrack from the program, but basically it's just, my objectives would be to have the children to understand the importance of washing their hand and be able to state 3 reasons why you would wash your hands with 100% accuracy. And I would also like them to be able to identify the commonly missed areas of their hands, as well as list 3 examples of times that you're supposed to wash your hands. And so basically I would have this next PowerPoint slide, which says hand washing experiment, and this would be serving as a cue for the instructor, not just only for the students, but also so all know what part of the program that we are on. And so for the experiment, I would have a quote on the overhead that states regular hand washing is the best way to prevent the spread of disease. Kind of still an important part of information, which is what the program is for. Okay, and so for the hand washing experiment, we would have the participants line up and apply a UV detectable solution. And now for the entire experiment, I would like to take like 30 minutes, and so each participant would have about 30 seconds to wash their hands after the solution was applied. Afterwards, we would have the participants go into a room and hold out their hands, and we would shine a UV light like this one. It basically just emits a UV ray. And it's pretty cool. It would highlight the areas of the hands that they missed, or the remaining UV solution. And so this would be good. As they were returning to their seats, I would have them take a handout, and I feel that after each one of them has done this, it would be a good time to hand them something, or have them pick up a handout that has a anterior and posterior view of hands, like this one. And I would have them take a like a blue crayon or marker, it could be any color, but just have them highlight the areas of the hands that they missed. And the reason why I would do this is to help them kind of think critically and have a better understanding of appropriation, or I think the multiple intelligence has it as bodily kinesthetics. which is a awareness of your body, and so you can understand what areas that you need to make sure that you're missing, and so I would have the next slide. It would basically highlight the areas that are commonly missed on a hand during a hand wash, and so this picture would reinforce that, and it would put to the end of any badgering that was occurring too, which would be a problem, because it would distract students and just cause chaos for it. So this would be just serving as look, hey, people miss these areas of the hands, and this is okay, we gotta work on it, and this is what this program is designed for, to help people learn how to wash their hands more effectively. And so for the next slide, I would have the germs that are commonly found on hands, and it's just all the nasty stuff that you could find. And it looks like this. There's an image. And I remember in microbiology, one thing that stood out to me is the number of microbial or bacterial cells that outnumber human cells on the body. And so I would have another slide that states that and help people understand why. That's just another reason to wash your hands, and basically. And so this is kind of a cognitive discussion that we would be having, where participants could hopefully you would see an affect in them, and they would feel like they could voluntarily participate. And anyways, I would take about 15 minutes to discuss this idea and have a lecture that's guided by the instructor. And basically, the next slide I'd like to have is part of the discussion that would say regular hand washing, when to wash. And actually, this would ask kids, like, well, what is a good time to wash your hands? And it would challenge what they already know and get them thinking critically, for the next step of the project, which discusses actually when to wash your hands. And actually, I have put it on, good times to wash your hands. And this is an objective. It's a cognitive objective where they state, exactly when do you want to wash your hands, and they'll be able to list at least 3 times when it is important to do that. For the final slide, I would have an image under the heading "Remember," and it's basically all the steps that, here you go, it looks like this. It's an image of all the steps of washing your hands, like wet your hands, lather, scrub, rinse, and dry. So these are all the most important parts that I would want my participants to learn and also demonstrate to others, how the proper techniques. And at the end of my project, I have the resources cited where I obtained my great pictures. Yeah, get that straight. And this is the other one. And that's basically the Clean Hands Project lesson number 1. Thank you.